Today we're going to be playing some Shupe soldiers. We've done this before, but the reason why I wanted to play is I wanted to use the buffed Witcher trio, who we're going to quickly transmute here. So Letho is now an 8 for 7. The trio just got better, so basically what we wanted to do is use the trio. Now, when we're using the trio, I think the best way to use them is in a deck with Jan Kalwait, because that way you can stack all three and guarantee you see them. The other option I thought was like a Hyperthin type deck where you're guaranteed to draw through most of your cards, but I think it's better to do it in a deck that plays Jan like this. We stack all three into our hand, we'll play them in the later round, and they'll just give us some options. So that's the idea. Now for the deck itself, we're going to play Imperial Formation still. I debated changing to the Assimilate with the Double Cross, but I kind of just like the soldiers. I just like the soldiers for the engineering stuff. So for the deck itself, we've got mostly tactics. You got your normal locations. We got War Council, Bacala, Mushy Truffle. They generate a lot of carryover in round 2. I know people like to play Ale, and Ale's a really great card. I'm glad Ale's seen play. I always thought it was good. So you can do that as well, but we're going to play these Resilience cards. The idea is here you carry over round 2 to 3. Like you play round 1, stack your deck with Jan, then your stacked Hypervision cards carry over to round 3. So that's the idea. Got Shupe Stay Off, we've got Redea, the normal stuff here. We've got a Heat Wave for removal. We aren't playing like the Leo, Vilgefortz, other high range removal here. No Invocation, although you could play those if you want to, because we're going to rely on the trio to do a little bit of control for us. And then we've got our bronze units down here, playing the 4 soldiers that I think are the best here. A bunch of tactics to stack the bottom of our deck, and then we've got the Ardfan Tortoise, Cavalry, and Illusionist. Obviously Illusionist for Truffle, and a Squirrel. It should be pretty good, and let's go rush into some games here and see how it goes. Speaking of rush though, Arcane Rush is a unique new Battlegrounds game that doesn't have any queue or turn time, but you still face other players by fighting the boards they had on the exact same turn. You can take as much time as you want to play in your turns, or pause and come back on the same turn to finish your run hours later. The game is free to play, and you can support the channel by downloading it through my link in the description or scan the QR code. Your goal is to assemble the strongest board of cards possible using gold, which is increased by 1 each turn or via card effects. You have to choose between acquiring new units or upgrading your shop to have access to more powerful options. There are over 100 cards from 8 different races, each with their own unique mechanic. Dragons consume other units to gain their strength and create board space, Dwarves trigger special cheers effects with their brews, and Demons discard cards for benefits. Some of my favorite cards are the Crazed Alchemist, a fun dwarf that plays more brews on your units when you target him with 1 to enable massive synergies, and Gorgonzola, a demon that empowers your demons for every card discarded during the game, making your early game decisions matter. Each hero has a unique ability, and you can unlock powerful relics to choose between to enhance your team. There's also the Arena, a challenging area where you can use the best boards you've created throughout your ladder runs to compete against the best boards of other players. Complete daily quests and the Battle Pass to gain resources and progress by upgrading your cards and relics, then fight again with your enhanced cards. But that's not all. There are huge updates this month, including a new dealer, 10 new cards for every race, and an entirely new faction of cards, the Pirates. Pirates put out bounties that reward the player with a treasure for killing the bountied unit, which can be used to trigger plunder abilities. Remember, the game is free to play, and you can support the channel by downloading it through my link in the description or scan the QR code. Kirill Z Palacia, that's interesting. Probably some Tatterwing Rakaswarm going on here. Obsidian Mirror could be good against that, actually. And we do go first. The downside here is he's going to have a counter to the Cavalry. Right, simply playing a no unit deck probably. We do want to keep Squirrel to hit a Hive Mind, so I think at the end we'll put this back. We want an Illusionist. I think we probably don't necessarily. I don't think Lock's going to do much here. That being said, it could be a non-Tatterwing deck. You never know with that, though. Probably not. No Yanya is a bit of a shame. I'll have to open with him. Let's just grab an Imperial Diplomacy here. It's worth 6. We just want to throw something out before we go with our Cavalry. For the Marine, we can always just pick the Jan, because we know he's moved up quite a bit in our deck. We'll probably get ticking soon. I was really hoping that'd be the Hive Mind. Do you know it's not a Tatterwing deck, though? That's good. Just get this going. That means his units will actually take more than 1 damage from this, which is pretty good. Oh, what are we doing here? So it's probably Golden Necker. Really regret putting that back, that cavalry now. This probably sees Jan, debating if there's anything else good it could see. The locks here. No, we would carry this around 2 to 3. What we're going to do here is just go for some engines, I think. I don't think I want to heat wave this. Wish she got boosted. She's probably going to die to Parasite now. Or not. Question is, can we beat this guy in round 3? Probably. Here, there's some good points. So the Jan will be guaranteed to basically be on top now. I want to establish this Golden Necker, so it's not Golden Necker. Okay, we're doing... This is a very interesting deck. Let's go with interesting. Interesting. So we got the renew. It's not Golden Necker, which means the round 3 could be Witch's Sabbath. Normally we want to save our resiliences and such for round 2 to play into round 3, but we could play them 1 into 2 as well. I'll play this one, I think. Then I want to move you and you. And you and you. Pick Jan. And we'll infuse just one of these guys. I want to get these guys going melee. I want to get this out of Parasite range in case he wants to play it now. He's going to play the 3rd Kikimore Queen. That's a lot of value here for him. He's got a lot of points out. I feel like he's committing all in here. Let's play the War Council. Just remember we don't pick Jan.
Present them 2 scabbardless swords.
Not great choices there. Now the next thing he plays will die. Hopefully. Questions, we go Mushy Truffle as well, just carry all 3 of them over. Trying to figure out if it's Witch's Sabbath or not, really, at this point. I think it is. Well, no, because he's got Renew. Whatever is weird. He'll pass. These 3 out, he's not getting anywhere. But we should be able to survive any kind of crazy round 2 thing. We have Jan now. Squirrel. It probably is Witch's Sabbath. Probably just open with it when the squirrel would be dead. Probably it's Witch's Sabbath. But if it is... yeah, that guarantees it. Let's go not monsters, let's go Nilfgaard. He doesn't have a bronze unit, right? Yeah, he doesn't. Well, he's got one. That's no good, though. He's setting up the Witch's Sabbath. The thing is, if we go round 3 Witch's Sabbath, we can actually ox all of the things, but I don't think he's going to let us. He won the 50-50. That's unfortunate. I think we're going to Jan next. He's going to keep playing here. Let me go Jan. Then hopefully we can get a Witcher trio off round 3. And Ox on all 3 of the Kikimore Queens would be such a spectacular highlight. I'd love to see it. But I don't think he could still all in us here though, because he's got the drones spawned. It's a really scary situation. He's going for it. Bet he is. We can do 3 locks. We have a lock, and a heat wave though, so we can get rid of them. Just a matter of how many points he can get first. Oh, he's not doing it. Okay. Get carryover then. This is totally gonna work, by the way. We're 100% we're gonna Ox triple Kikimore Queens. This is gonna be amazing. As if he defenders, we can remove it, and then just boom, triple lock, and he leaves the game. I'm here for it. I'm so excited for this. We're keeping this hand. Let's see what he's got. Now we open, I think, just with a simple Redea here. Yeah, we just open with her. I think we want to go range, because we have locks here. We don't need the extra lock. Rather find like a 5.1. Should be... he's going for it, right? It's gotta be the Witch's Sabbath. There it is. Does trigger immediately, which is good for him, but I'm pretty sure that's all it's triggering. No more from that. Triple lock. Oh, we can get rid of that too. I think we do this. He does still have value potential. Do we think he's going to go tall? I don't think so. I think we heat wave the cat. If he has like bone talismans and stuff, he can still win this. But I think he has to put so many provisions into the Caranthiers, which is Sabbaths, Renews, all that. It's a Peller. We can still lock it again, that's fine. I was pretty sure there'd be one of those. Might still be able to win this. Feel like a Bone Talisman or something. So I don't think we kill a drone to play around a Bone Talisman, because I don't think it matters. Probably, no, it's probably Spores, yeah. Alright, we do take him down. The Witcher trio winning us that game with Ox, that does it. That's one way to win. Pretty sure his last card was Spores. Nightmare. Pincer Maneuver. Most likely this is just going to be like a Renfrey Priestess deck or something. But it could also be something else. You can do a lot of fun stuff with Pincer Maneuver. Illusionist is probably good against him. Is it going to be? There's probably going to be an engine we can copy. Not this round, though. I don't think we really need it here. Must have a hard decision here picking his first card. Caro Ballista. So this is going to be a siege deck.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
I think we just shut this down. Yeah, figures he has that. Not every deck plays this, though. Probably drawing for Radovid. Then I'll play Radovid. It's probably worth playing the Rune Mage if he does to try and lock it. Or kill it. Because we could kill it with a couple bronzes from Nilfgaard. Oh, wasn't. Interesting. I'm debating here, because we go 2 units. Go like this, or we can play Booher in one of them. I'm not winning the round either way. Kimball. I think I've seen this deck before. I think this is like a Drog deck.
Bloody bastard.
I tried a deck like this myself with like Kimball, Drog, Siege, Ada, that type of stuff. It wasn't my favorite. Like, it's probably really good, I just didn't really enjoy it that much.
shall be proud of his sons.
I pass on every tender ground.
It's definitely that deck with the Revenants.
But you won't.
I think we can do fine against it. Would like to draw Jan, though. Preferably last round. We aren't playing at that many tactics. Like, I know a lot of, like, the Assimilate decks, I think, with Double Cross. Instead of, like, the Crossbow, Light Cavalry, and Marine, we'll play, like, 3-5 version tactics. So you get the Jan more often. We do it with this hand. I kind of want to keep these two for value. Maybe not this one. If there's the Ada.
You bore me, so vanish.
I forgive
If we had Shupe stay off, we could have gone for a way to get rid of that. I want to play War Council because it sets up the Marine. Of course, we see Shupe stay off now. I say of course because obviously this is on the right. Yeah, on the right. I say obviously because we played Jan.
Kikimore.
I don't think leadering her. These decks I don't think play Boiling Oil.
Rig the sails.
We probably should have leadered there though. If you have, I think I've played against this exact deck before.
You want? Then war you shall have.
It is going to be worth getting rid of Queen Meve. The question is, do we lock her? We just go for the straight heat wave. We want to keep this for siege, I think.
To feel there is nothing.
I don't think they play two Secret Services. I think it's just one. We obviously have two more locks in our hand for the. I was about to say for the botchling. This is worth 7. There's the Drog. Not a very good Drog. Does trigger add up, that's about it. I guess he can use the leader to spawn a token, then transform.
To the dungeon with him.
Guess we're getting all in here. We don't want to play our guy here then. So the Ada's going to keep going. I think we do this. I considered the Obsidian Mirror, but these guys are soldiers, right? So this is just like a free, get out of jail free here. We only get 2, but that's okay. That should like solve our problems. Sure that they're gonna spawn on the wrong row, but it's gonna go siege. We can kill one of them off, lock another one. We can do Bakala or Leader. Should have moved these ranged previously, but I was just running out of time when we did that turn. Use our last leader, keep that alive. Trigger this end of turn, because it's worth a couple extra points. It does go pretty tall. Do have a lock here. I want to play this because it does not matter what we pick here. So we're going to kill whatever is with our Revenant. I think we're safe. Unless he's got like Baron for Tall Punish in hand. Then we're in trouble. Okay, he doesn't because he wouldn't have done that order. It's probably a Siege Engine because he played Siege. Yeah, we're fine. We are fine. We can either... Yeah, we just do... I want to save Ox and Sereth, though, for some value round 3. I don't think we can get out of this with one card. Oh, no, we do. We get 3 points here, right? So we can't just play the Ox.
Sometimes I've had about enough.
So we go 1, 2, 3 points. He doesn't get any passive points, so we're good. Right, we didn't get full carryover here. We do have 2 resilience cards carrying over, and we're going to draw a Shupe. That should do it. We could have made this much cleaner if we moved these guys both previously. It wouldn't have been that much difference. It actually didn't end up being that many points. These are all 4s, so we'll know what we're getting there. Probably just keep this hand. It's not amazing, but I don't think it's getting much better. So we have down just bronzes pretty much. Let's start with this because it's our only soldiers. We won't put this on it. Destroy a random enemy unit looks pretty good. It's denying 9 value, so it's worth 15. Why didn't we play that next to that? I'll tell you why, because we weren't thinking. But I'm pretty sure we've won, so I don't think it matters here at all. There's nothing you can play here that wouldn't save the game. Yeah. Obviously, we still should have put this next to it, but we win by a lot. This is what the deck's really good at. If you survive a round 2 push with a carryover, it's very, very strong. Lart 1997 playing some Enslave.
Don't make me laugh.
Playing some Enslave. Do we have Jan? I think we want Squirrel. We have a lot of golds in this hand, so I might consider keeping Battle Preparation, just have not be forced to play a bunch of gold cards. I think we will. It does have some synergies here.
I shall not repeat Emir's mistakes.
Hala's on top. wonder what he's going to do here. There it is. Love to see it.
Sons of Nilfgaard!
Rig the sails.
Goes to 9. This plays into tall removal, but it plays around his leader a bit. He needs exactly assassination now to hit down to 6 and seize it. It's much more common they have like Attorney Joust in hand. This one's a little risky because of Amnesty. The thing is, for his tall removal, he's not like us. Like, he doesn't have a heat wave and such. He probably has, like... Oh, there's a big guy coming down. That's not great, because we have some really good cards from to copy. So he's playing the Witcher Trio too. We know because he copied Letho and not Oxerit. I guess Oxerit aren't in our deck. He's probably playing the trio. Went for these two. I think those are just for value.
None can match the power of Nilfgaard.
I think we do play around the Amnesty. It's interesting that he went for this first. The Jan before the Torres. If he goes for like a damage to like de-armor our... like Cavalry can just battle preparation it. And we don't have to use a leader on it. We've already committed half our leader, so there's the seize. I figured that was coming. Figured that was coming. And there's the cavalry. We'll play our Rune Mage here. There's a lot of options that could stop this guy from being value. Those are not them, but this is a good card.
Last man on his post sleeps on an empty stomach.
I think we do this. He committed his leader here, so I want to keep not losing on even, preferably. I'd like to play battle preparation, then pass, I think is our plan. So hopefully that gets him out. And we're going to pass coming up here. He might go for a tall punish here. If he does it, we might get away without losing on even. That's pretty bad for him to copy, but we don't lose on even. We'll take that. We're better round 2 than him for preserving value. I think his round 2 is a little stronger. Oh, it's going Stefan. Never mind. That's not too bad. He played Torres Stefan, whereas we just played Operator. Not Operator, Rune Mage. Why do I keep calling him Operator? Don't know. So we're missing Leo. This gets Leo, so we're fine with that. Let's see what he wants to do. Obviously, we both have like all gold hands. Letho, I mean, not Leo. Truffle's pretty good, actually. This is good for the round value. I think this is the best one to resilience. It's not going to play much of value round 3. I think this is just going to hit something with Veil. Illusionist is pretty good, actually. I think it's our best draw. Can we keep this? We can just get light cavalry from his graveyard. We get his light cavalry will be pretty good. We can get it and then put this on it. That should give him some actual problems.
Watch close.
This should actually be kind of difficult for him to deal with. You can ping the armor off. We can only re-armor once. Stops the bondage. That is annoying, but fine. Fleet generates points. We want to do that early. We'll just play this. I was debating between the Truffle and this, because both develop an engine and both can boost the next thing we play, but I think the Marine's a better engine. And we do know that he just hit us with a, this is why we're playing Marine here, is we know he hit us with the Coated Weapons, so we actually know what the top card of our deck is without having to pick it. Is our Illusionist. We'll protect these guys. I don't want to use the last leader charge here. I want to wait till he de-armors something. But he's just answering us while we're developing points, so this is not really in his favor. And if we're ever in a good spot, we can always go for the RNG Shupe to get this into something good. We know he still has Artaud. He still has Artaud. What else are the big plays? Vilgefortz, like the removal stuff he's still got. But no Stefan. Like I said, there's the Vilgefortz. Does brick our Marine. Not surprising. We'll play this here. We might as well save the infuse here. Do we do this movement? We do this. We don't need the damage. We're killing that. We still have a lot of value on the board. We think he's playing trio, but we haven't seen it. So it's possibly just pick this because it was 8 tempo. Henry. I mean, Nilfgaard cards aren't bad for Nilfgaard. I think we have a couple of those. I think at least one. I think we have one. We can probably set that up. I think Jan's a aristocrat, right? Yeah, he's an aristocrat. So we got the one. She can do 1 damage. We can set up a death blow on something. For example, when he plays Operator, we can hit it with the trio. damage, 3 damage from this.
House here tomorrow, same time as today.
I don't think he has his own illusionist. I'm gonna pick this one though, because this one we can guarantee we can. We'll just give this. I debated going for. I thought we could go for illusionist and then do 2 damage to it, but he wouldn't have played it last. So that really wouldn't work.
All these signs can mean but one thing.
That's an engine card. Get 4 damage from this. I think we could copy a Henry. So I think we'd want to play this first though. So we're going to try and copy Henry. This will do 4 damage, and then we can copy it with this, and that'd be really amazing. We just have to hope he's not playing a bunch of spine cards to brick our rows, but he shouldn't. There should be a bunch of golds in his hand. And the thing is here, like, we're still up 30 points right now. There's the Artud. So we can copy the Artud, or... Well, he might kill our... He might lock us. We didn't give anything really spying, though. So the Henry's better. That's fine. Alright, I'm ready for this. Let's go Sarah. Like, he knows we can do this. Get ourselves a Henry. This is his first, right? Okay, so this is his first. I think this one's pretty bad. Then for us... Oh, this is always good in Nilfgaard Mirror. Can't use a mirror. We've got all gold, so Vigil Force doesn't make too much sense. I think we just take this. Because this can kill the Artud here if he doesn't boost it. And we don't really care if he locks us. Like, nothing has been locked, so I don't think he's going to lock something and have the C's available. Oh, he might. This might give us almost... Nope. Pretty sure we just kill the Emir. The other thing here is we can go Radea, make her scroll. If we think something in our deck's better. I don't think it is. Get rid of the Emir to make like coup harder. You can still coup Letho.
My prescription, a bit of bloodletting.
Gets a lock out of it. I think it's time we did our lock here and just stop some assimilate points. Gotta play her soon so she actually space to spawn her artifact. But we're way ahead. Hopefully this isn't something crazy. Like a Pakala would be really bad here. War Council. Oh. That's not so bad. I think we do the Radea here.
Leave it alone. Does not go away.
Here, please. Closer come.
Wonder if it's worth picking this to kill off the Marine. He did play Jan, so he should have a pretty good idea of what's on top. Yeah, we'll get rid of it. I think the best thing to do with this leader charge is to protect this a little bit. Just because playing Abduction would save us a damage. But I think we're far enough ahead here. Oh, look, there's the Abduction. He's probably going to grab the Shaelmar and kill our guy on the right, maybe? Not our, on the left. Or we could just go raw value. There's the Shaelmar. So we did save a damage with that leader charge. We do actually get a couple points here if we go knight, because I'm pretty sure he's a soldier. Oh no, he's a knight. I guess that makes more sense. We'll just do the standard value one here. 3 enemies by 3. We hit an armor, but still good value. I don't think he's 30 points. So we know one of his things is the conspirator guy who can seize this. So we'll just heat wave that. It's not like he's going to get 30 points for something else anyway. GG. HCR Est, HC Rest, H Crest. A lot of ways to say this name. I think we've played him before, so I remember this name being weird. Not necessarily weird, but like I wasn't sure which one of the options it's supposed to be. I will keep this for Amphibious Assault, I think. Joust is pretty decent. That's not. That could be useful against damage that he might be running. But I think I'd rather have something else. Oh, there's Jan. Okay, we're good now. Keep this. We'll use some bronze engines here and just play Jan first.
I forgive.
See who we're playing against. We're playing some Temple Demavend. It's a pretty common deck still. Got some wild beasts barking in the background. Sorry about that. What's he doing though? Like, what's he gonna pick here? The Temple Demavend. I've seen Temple Demavend. They like to just not they like. I've seen some where they just use the leader charges on Revenants. Or we might just get a. What's he doing here? We just timing out? We played Jan. That's not that uncommon of a play. Should know what to do against it. Actually, Jan turn 1 might be one of the most common turn 1 plays in the entire game, now that I think about it a little more. Better be careful, he might not have time to pick all this. There's the Muta Generator. So we got the Heat Wave, that's gone. Fastest decision of my life. Get rid of the Heat Wave Muta Generator. Let's see what else he picked, though. Tower Boiling Oil. Okay. So it's Muta Generator Siege. I think. Ballista. We're just going to spam soldiers at this guy.
I'm an officer and a gentleman.
I think we'd actually lock Demavend. I don't think we want to bother locking Kara Ballista. We have better stuff to do.
We go where the Empire has not yet reached.
Debating going with this one, but he might have a few warfare, so this won't get as much value. We tourney joust that.
Your command.
Could also do this. I'm a little concerned about an onager though. So let's actually just play this and save the tourney joust in case he has an onager. Hopefully we can like ping these off. We didn't, and he's at 1 though. There should be an onager play this turn. We can lock it or kill it. There isn't. Interesting. Well, I think we do this anyway here. Don't see an onager, we can get rid of that. Really trying to play out the bronze cards here because we're going to draw a really strong gold hand. Then do round 2 pressure, carry over all the resilience cards. Just like want to play these. Should be bombardment, right? Or boiling oil. I guess go tower. Yeah, but I would go with the boiling oil too. We don't mind going down 2 cards if it means he'll give up.
I shall teach them a lesson they will not forget.
With the round control, we can do a lot of setup carryover. Alright, we'll give him the win uneven. Don't really want to, considering all he did was play Demavend and a bunch of random bronze cards, but... Not random bronze cards. We got rid of a Muta Generator too, which is a lot of his later round value. I don't think we keep the squirrel anymore. This hand can survive whatever he's doing. So if he has Siege, we can just kill it with Shupe Stay Off. Assuming he doesn't open. If he opens Siege, we can't really effectively get rid of it. He probably, like, his best play is probably just to pass straight to round 3. I don't know if he'll do that, but that's probably his best option. Playing cards here is a mistake. Oh, come on, you can't seriously be thinking about it. Maybe he wants to bleed us because of Jan, but we have so much resilience. It's just not worth it. Nice, we got him to play a card. I figured if he had a card to open with, it'd be Siege. We either go for this Shupe, a chance to destroy it, or just not. I think we won't. Just got some information here. What's he got? Alright, so he hasn't drawn Amphibious Assault yet. That's good to know. That reduces his tempo options quite a bit. Got 2 red of his Royal Guards in his deck. So we know he's going to draw 2 Royal Guards and Amphibious Assault round 3. Now we can destroy the Siege if he doesn't play a Siege Engine this turn, which he might not. He might go for like one of his soldiers instead. We just play a Siege Engine, we just go for setup on carryover. It's Vengeance, we gotta get rid of that. I think we just Redea it. So we know he's drawing a Royal Guard. And there is the Revenant. I think we have to kill that. There's too many chances he's like a PFI or something. This is unfortunate because we want to be developing resilience here. But I think if we don't kill it, there's a chance we actually lose. Go Bakala next. We'll actually go War Council first. We want to mess with the top of our deck. We might want to go Bakala. War Council first, so we can lock. So we'll go War Council. Grab Letho. Do a lock. Then we do Bakala. Bakala picks Seret. Good old Marine there. Good value for him. Yeah, I think we just did the Bakala.
Last man on his post sleeps on an empty stomach.
Let's just get out of boiling oil range. Leader chargers won't be much value round 3. Obviously going to move that back. Temple, okay. Interesting. Oh, I really wish this showed you the cards. But it was Marine for us. Surprised he didn't do this for him. Well, it's Marine for him too, actually, wasn't it? The Marine for both of us. Do this. I want to play it melee to avoid the trebuchet. This has the highest potential. And we'll use our armor on it because we don't really have a reason to carry that to round 3. We'll see if we can get that to live. We could maybe hit something with the bombardment, which is what I was thinking. We can. He's going to kill it. He's going to kill it. Yeah, figures. We can make one, though. We'll play her. Do this. Spawn one guy. We have so much resilience. If it just goes to round 3, the game is over, I think. He's going to draw a guard and an amphibious assault. I guess he still has this to play a Carrick Marine. But he could draw the Marine, which would be really bad. This is just Temple Demavend Mutagenerator at the end of the day. But this is the scary thing about this deck. There's so much resilience. Like, look what we've got carried around 3. 4 points. 6. 15 points. Our actual cards that are left over aren't great, though. Right? We've got Seret, Ox. And then that's about it. Marine's actually good. Well, potentially good. Oops, no, I wanted to hide. I wanted to look at what we got. We want a unit, really. It's not a unit. I wonder if he plays a control card. I imagine there's a Margarita at least. We want this to be on the end of a row. This doesn't matter which end.
Axes out. Ready for more.
We have all fours. The other Marine. That's the one he shuffled back. I guess this is... It's just RNG which one we pick here. Let's just say the Marines like each other.
My blade. I trust you to sharpen it.
I knew they liked each other. Excellent. I mean, at this point, we know exactly what we're doing. All right, this goes in. Kills it. Play this, this, this. I want to do this last in case he removes our Marine. But we know he drew... We know a couple of things he has, right? This is still online, so we just didn't draw Marine. His Marine. He might have gone for that Zeal order there, actually. Might have wanted to.
Sometimes I've had about enough.
But we have so much resilience here, it should be just pretty easy. Yeah, we knew he'd have that. Royal Guards, figures.
Fall overboard and I'm not jumping in after you.
There's the Marine. Scariest option here from him is Tall Punish, so we just play around it. We don't put this on the Marine even though it gives us an extra 2 points. We do lose to Heat Wave, but I don't... Yeah. We know he's got, like, Devotion, so by Heat Wave I mean, like, a Tall Punish. So we lose to, like, Bloody Baron, too. But I don't think they play it. The Temple takes so many provisions, Demavend takes so many provisions. That's the deck, guys. Shupe Soldiers, still a pretty strong deck. And then you've got other options, right? Like you can do, we talked about in the beginning, you could do a double cross option and steal something from them. I just like the soldiers personally. I just like the soldiers. I like soldier decks. I think they're fun. But we went in here because specifically we wanted to try out the Lethos Serret Ox, and they don't fit as well in a pure soldier deck. So we went the Shupe version. This is just basically a modified version of the one we did a couple months ago. At the end of the day, which we've been saying a lot lately, probably because it is near the end of the day, at least where I am. At the time of recording, this never goes up at the same time as I record it because got to edit it, process it, upload, that kind of stuff. But overall, I do like it. I think the one thing is I wish we could have a couple more tactics because we don't always draw the Jan in round one. Like we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 tactics. I wish we had a couple more. I think we could fit one more pretty easily at 5. Perhaps instead of the crossbow. I don't think we have enough soldiers. Crossbows don't always do work for us because we don't have that many soldiers. So maybe instead of crossbow, we could go probably... Where is... Probably, yeah, Remedy. Remedy's a good one because it messes with some decks. I think maybe like that or Assassination. Just undo it so I don't share the wrong deck code. I always say that out loud, but I should just think that. I did it once and people commented so much about how it's different. But yeah, I think that this is pretty good, actually. I think the double cross version is interesting. So basically, you like double cross instead of formation and cut soldiers for tactics. Or like more white slammy stuff. Maybe like a knight or something. I debated Nilfgaard Knight in this. We have what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 soldiers. It's not many, so I think crossbow probably isn't warranted. I just think like cavalry and well, both cavalries and the marine are still fine. But I with the marine and the cavalry, I like having the formation because one thing that the Shupe deck does really well, this deck does really well, is carry over around 2 to 3. One thing it doesn't do as well is winning in like engine situations. So it doesn't usually play that many engines. So I like having a couple here that can give us some points here. But I think it's fine if you do the other one too. But we had some really big Marines today. Marine did a ton of work for us. Overall, though, the deck's pretty good. The Witcher trio is what we're really testing out here. I mean, Ox really shined. We got an insane highlight with Ox. I think is that just in the first game too. We just hit it. Yeah, I love when the highlight's not in the first game because you guys want to watch longer. But we'll just leave it how it is. I usually don't reorder the games. Actually, I reorder the games. Insider fact for you: if we play the same deck twice in a row, I try and move one of the games a little later. Because otherwise people get really bored in the analytics. I can tell it from the analytics. There's 2 the same deck in a row. People just stop watching the video. So I if there's 2 in a row, I move like one from game like 3 to 4 or something. But do that sometimes. I don't like doing it though. I wish we could just not play the same deck over and over. But at the end of the day here, I do like this deck. I think it's really fun. Shupe, I'm not the biggest Nilfgaard fan, but I think this is probably my favorite Nilfgaard deck. So I think it's pretty good. And the resilience is the best keyword, and this has so much resilience. It's great. The other thing is, like I said, you can play Ale instead here. The thing with Ale is I really like playing Ale in decks where you can take advantage of the infused effect, like Druids, like stuff that plays like Scoia'tael, where you can play a deck that does this, and then you like Simlas, Golden Froth or something. So, and also I have a plan for another Ale deck that I didn't want to use this for, so. But I think that's about it for this one, guys. Not too many options here in the bronze. It's like if you could swap out this for a Pella or something like that. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. This is a fun deck to use, and we'll see you in the next one.